Hey y'all, my name is Morgana, and welcome back to this, not The Sims 4 Ultimate Decades Challenge. Welcome back to Genshin Impact. We're doing a story, which I accidentally started, and I couldn't record it because I had my computer on mute because I do like some leveling up and everything while I watch YouTube videos in my spare time. Anyways, before we get started with the little thing that you missed, it was nothing, it wasn't a story quest, it was an Archon quest. So like a side character. That being said, guys, I've gotten some really good roles recently. Look, what? Okay, because I didn't press C, that's why. So I've gotten a few new characters. I think I showed these guys already, but I got Bennett recently. This girl Lynette, this guy Gaming. I just got Diluc, and Hawk? He has a bird? Anyways, I'm still working on getting him leveled up, and I'm thinking about putting him into my party. Yeah, I might replace Kaya with him, not to separate the brothers or, you know, cause any tension. I would replace Amber with him, but Amber is quite literally, I kid you not, the only character I pulled who uses a bow and arrow. Everyone else uses a regular sword. Two of them use a broadsword. Two of them are mages, and Amber is our only archer, and I desperately want another archer. So may the Genshin gods give me an archer. That being said, the quest we're doing at the moment is, oh, it is a story quest, my bad, but it's called Justice for Book's Sake. So I've met this guy, Jingqiu. He basically, I didn't even mean to start the story quest, and I didn't start it. What I did, I was wandering around Liyue completing some of my commission quests like a while back, and then this cutscene randomly started. I thought it was like one of those like event quests, so I didn't pay much attention to it. Then I realized it was a story quest, and right before I started recording, I just started wandering, and my brain just immediately started going into this direction, and by the time I clicked on it, I was like, oh crap, I accidentally started the story, but I couldn't record because I muted my game because it's loud. So yes, I had to get through that talk, but basically we're looking for a volume of the Tevat's travel guide in Liyue Harbor. We went to this one guy in Jingxi village, and he didn't have the book, wouldn't give us the book for some reason. I can't recall. It was literally 10 minutes ago. Cannot recall. But that's what we're doing right now. And we need to find this guy. He was pretty upset because the book guy wouldn't let him get it for one reason or another. So I gotta figure out where this guy is. Xingqiu? I cannot recall. My volume wasn't on when he said his name. And the last time I heard it was a long time ago. He looks pretty cool and dapper. Okay, this is why I can't have anything nice.
You like reading, huh, Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
Is this Christina V? No, Christina V is Bennett, isn't she? The voice actress? I mean, she could be both. It's probably not. I think she's just Bennett. That bossy guy sounds like he's working for Gentry Maokai. Yeah.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
So I guess we're scrapping Operation Liyue Travel Guide. You and I gotta find a way to help Chang the Ninth. Why do we have to help him? It's not his fault he's getting scammed. It was not our responsibility to fix it.
Why do you give up on your book search so lightly?
I like his fit though.
So now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection.
Okay, so yeah, see, doesn't he sound like Killua? And Killua's English dub voice actress is Christina V. Big Christina V voices Bennett. Whatever. You already have a plan, don't you? You don't have a plan at all, do you? Maybe he does.
Of course I do. An initial plan, anyway. I still need to work out the details.
Okay.
Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt?
Doesn't it look like we can get
I gotta
hurt?
hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Guhua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
Oh my god.
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon!
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you
This
now.
girl is so out of
I may
place,
be
I
young, my
can't
liege,
take it.
but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
No, this sounds like Gone.
Great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
That might be Gone instead of Killua. Yeah, now I gotta fight.
Here to play with me.
Oh,
The more, the merrier.
oh, he's a sword guy too.
Over here.
Where are my archers, bro? I will say I don't like how long it takes for his thing to charge. I was like, where'd he go?
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back.
Oh
This
wait, that
isn't
actually
over.
this just
Would
made
it
me
be
have a
too
question.
much to hope they've learned their lesson?
Okay. So I know that they explained this before, but I was under the assumption that people, like, you either had a vision or you didn't, like you were born with it, right? So is a vision a physical object? Like, is it kind of like how wands work in like some magic things where the magic's within you, but the wand helps bring it out? Is that what a vision is? Question mark, quote unquote. So you're a vision bearer. Bro, does he look like he's not to you? Like, this has the way our character gets surprised when other characters turn out to be like vision holders or having some sort of secret is astonishing to me. It's almost like JoJo rules from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, like that meme where the Joesters, whoever we're following that season, will go, the enemy could be anyone in this crowd. How will we ever find them? And it's like a bunch of people dressed normally, and it'll just be one guy doing the most impossible pose, nails painted, lipstick on, hair, you know, eyebrows done, just the most flashy outfit you've ever seen. And they're like, wow, I guess we'll never know. Like, that's so, like, come on now. Oh, you have powers? Wow.
Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage it gives me against my opponents.
Unfair.
Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
I can't get over how much I like his
He's gone
shirt.
for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily.
Okay.
It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words.
Look at it.
There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Right.
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using us as your errand runners?
Probably both.
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just... extraordinary.
Okay.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face.
Paimon recently has been just about that action, or at least vocally about that action. Y'all, I would not be surprised if Paimon turned out to actually be like this super powerful being, because everyone around us questions me and where I'm from, and they're like, you're a strange one. Like, there's not a 2-foot tall floating girl next to me. Who and what is Paimon? Jinkyu's vengeance may not be swift, but it will surely come.
Fine. But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him.
Of course. What is it?
From now on, he shall be known as... Guhua Geek.
You're no better than the last guy. No better at
You
all.
go first. No need to wait for me.
I wasn't going to.
One more page and I'll go and stretch my legs. Just one last page.
Oh, he's just like me. I'm not a one last page girl. Like, I at the very least have to stop at the end of the chapter type of person. But you know what? I haven't read nearly as much as I used to in recent years, mostly because between high school and college, I've had so many professors just assign readings that haven't really had the chance to read for fun. But now that I'm really close to graduating, and I have like gotten my hands on a lot of books recently that I just really... Oh, I thought immediate cutscene. I was about to be like pissed. But yeah, I'm definitely getting back into it. I keep rereading Failing Up by Leslie Odom Jr. And then I've also reread I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy, which is a great book and beautiful but extremely sad for various reasons. It's a book about abuse at the end of the day. But anyways, but yeah, what was another book? Oh, I recently got a book about the human body that I think is pretty interesting. And I've got like some psychology books. I do not study psychology. Where am I? Sturdy
Who goes
who?
there?
Mondstadt Merchant here for a meeting with Gentry Mouthai.
Really? He didn't mention anything about a meeting. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Okay.
Urgent business? What is it?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone.
Just anyone? Are you saying we're not his VIP clients?
No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please.
Would you
believe
like
me.
to explain these extra fees you are incurring to your boss, or shall I?
I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinyue Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on our minds when my master's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Why, yes. May Zhongli bless us all.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator.
You did great too, Paimon.
Paimon loves compliments and all, but treating Paimon to some tasty snacks would
Girl.
show that you really mean it.
Okay.
Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui.
I think you're right.
In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shinyue Kiosk.
Is the VIP child?
Seems business is booming at the Shinyue Kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if...
Oh, my bad, Paimon. I'm sorry, keep talking. Paimon, I'm sorry. I should have recorded back during the Lantern Festival event because nights in Liyue were just lit up so beautifully. It reminded me of the lantern scene from Tangled, which was my favorite Disney film growing up. I think it still was. I think it still is. I think my favorite like Disney musical, like animated musical, is probably Encanto now. I was an adult when Encanto came out though. But if I was a child, I'd be insufferable.
I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
That's not child.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet.
Okay.
But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry
Don't talk about it here.
with the Fatui.
Oh, we're gonna
Who
get
knows
caught.
if Gulaa Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him?
Okay, well, luckily they disappeared into the atmosphere. We have a witness. Okay. We're just gonna, it says go lower. Oh, he's here? I thought we'd have to go, well, he said I'd meet you there, so guess he's here. Interesting. So is the Fatui, because the Fatui are power hungry, we've kind of seen that from Mondstadt. So I'm wondering if, am I just going the long way around? Sure am. I'm wondering if they do this in every single country we visit in the future. Oh, he's up higher. Like, if we get to their home country, will it be just absolute, almost like Gotham level chaos? Because everyone's just kind of fending for themselves, trying to gain some type of control over something. Hey.
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery.
Look at his
When
pose.
actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
Completely ignores Paimon. We know that Gentry Maokai is up to now. We know what.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do. My liege, for reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
It's an ancient script, perhaps? A secret text that needs to cipher, perhaps? He loves books, so it probably is like a secret text that needs to cipher. I used to have a, I used to be really into reading, like, Harriet the Spy and Nancy Drew. So at the Scholastic Book Fair, way back in the day, I got like this little spy book, and it basically had a way, like, taught you how to write just letters and words using that specific secret code that came with the book. And the, like, answer key was like way in the back, but it was like when those books had like locks and keys for like diaries and stuff. So this answer key was under lock and key that only you had. Yeah, I lost the key. And so like a little while later, I was going back and trying to figure out what I wrote and like what it meant. No clue, because I lost the key and I couldn't force open the like backside to the answer key. So shout out to 10-year-old me. I really knew what I was doing. He said no.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it.
Yeah.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
Yeah.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help us?
What is the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business that goes on around here. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry.
Yeah.
Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action.
How can you be sure?
Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will
Moutsai.
never forget. This is something we cannot do on our own.
Sure.
Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the Ninth, right?
What secrets
To
do you
silently
hold?
disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
Sure.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't you?
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun
Ignored.
Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you near Liyue Pavilion.
Oh, beautiful.
Stop ignoring Paimon!
Sunrise. Cool. Also, this specific track reminds me of not My Candy Love, but not My Candy Love, but like Mr. Love, the Otome game. Do 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 do. Oh. Hey Zoo.
Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
Why are you suddenly talking like Jing Q?
A letter? Oh, I see. This again.
Again?
Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can he actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Probably not.
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight.
What?
Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Liyue Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
I feel like we're about to get arrested.
Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment.
Sure.
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
Okay. I like free food, so I'll take it.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out or turned away at the door.
Me too.
Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
I don't clout. Never want to hear
Thank you
Paimon
for
say the
your
word
patience.
clout again.
With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth.
Don't this guy look like
Since
Yui
Gentry
from
Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to
Blue
buy up all the
Exorcist?
stock there is in Liyue. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be unable to make their product.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui.
Why are we sitting like a mob boss?
Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
Probably.
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Good, I'm great.
Wow, so many more! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Liyue Pavilion and eat there for a whole month!
The Feiyun Commerce Guild is certainly generous with its resources.
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters.
He's head of the guild, isn't
Once
he?
you have purchased all
Not
the core
Zhu,
lapis,
but
please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Book Boy. Book Boy is head of the
Gotta
Fame
hand it
Commerce
to
Guild, isn't he?
Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First
Where
the
am I?
cellars in the city,
Where's the door?
then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
Here it is. I feel like I've done this before where I could not figure out what the door was. Yeah, this is definitely... Okay, let's go this way first. Yeah, this guy's right here. Hey, girl. My bad.
Hi, anything I can do for you?
I'll take all your core lapis.
You want all my core lapis?
Yeah.
I've already agreed to several orders.
Well, I'll take the
That
rest.
said, none are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive.
Then let the Feiyun Commerce Guild take it off your hands.
Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue.
Yeah, capitalism, all that.
Nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract.
Why am
Don't
I...
worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
Of course. Why am I allowed to sign contracts in the name of a company I do not work for or represent in any way? And since I'm buying out all these things, if y'all start monopolizing this lapis, will I get a cut? And can that cut be like 30%? Because I'm doing a lot of work here. Only person I see on their feet hitting these streets is me.
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stock at the moment. Please try again next time.
Are you out of core lapis too?
I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products.
Nah.
No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail.
Snezhnaya
Too
can
much
wait.
hassle, not enough return. Sorry.
Does we'll take it all still counts as retail? So you're rejecting the Feiyun Commerce Guild's business?
What? No. Give me a second to think.
Yeah, I thought so.
All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it.
Of course.
Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
Yeah. Okay. And the guy next door. Oh, he's below us. Ever since that first time, I got really confused with where we were in terms of like there being an undercity. I remembered. Oh, it was you, the classist, sexist, racist.
What can I get?
Shut up! I hate you.
Oi! Shh! Keep your voice down.
He's so sleazy. I'll take your core lap. Like, why are you so sleazy? You sell flowers. Are some of these flowers poisonous? How many of your flowers have been used to get rid of people? Like, for good?
All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need, both legitimately and not so legitimately.
That answers a lot of questions I just asked. Never mind.
Best you give me an actual number. All of it would be far more than you actually want.
It's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Yeah, I was gonna say the second one, I don't know if they do or don't do legal business. However, considering the fact that they worked really closely with Zhongli, I'm gonna say that they most likely do deal with some things under the table.
Feiyun Commerce Guild? Well, why didn't you say so?
I'm gonna set your flowers
If
on
it's
fire.
for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll start getting things in order right away.
Okay, so the Feiyun Commerce Guild has a gigantic reputation in the city, which is fair. Oh my god, Dion. Which is very fair, and it makes sense to according to what Paimon has told us a little bit ago. Okay, I'm not about to sit here and struggle to find some stairs. Alright, let's go to the chasm and buy some core lapis. Let's talk to this guy. I had to fight for my life.
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feiyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis stock in Liyue Harbor.
And how'd you find that
As it
out?
happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours. if you name the right price.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this one.
The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is 7 million mora.
I know
you
for a fact that's a
We
scam.
spent less than 2 million more on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
I'm afraid
Right.
it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while.
This is poor form to raise the price without good grounds. He's a scammer, bro. That's over 4 times what it should
Look,
be, you
you
crook.
have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price.
Well, it's not our
When
money.
we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Oh.
Wait, surely there's no need for that.
Maybe you should think twice before affronting the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Please, don't do this. It's not even your money.
Exactly, it's
Why
not even
be
my
so
money.
vocal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go.
Right.
If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
Exactly.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either.
Oh my god.
So maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away.
At market price?
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, I do hope to carry on doing business in Liyue in the future.
Mm-hmm.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on.
Well then. Alright, so we gotta search for these carts. Is this one here directly in front of my face, or is this just, Nope, just iron chunks, which I will take while I'm here. I don't feel like breaking that down. I don't think I have to fight these guys. I don't want to, because I don't feel like it, to be honest. I think I just have to check the cards. Okay, I see one right there. I'm gonna check this one to make sure it's not one as well. Oh, this one is.
Let's see. Yep, that's it.
Okay, cool. So we found one. I don't think... Is this it? Is this a cart here? Okay, it is. Oh god, yeah. Leave me alone.
Here, we've made a note of
Oh,
the
why are
cart's
we-
locations.
This is
All
an interesting
5 of
angle.
them. Can you sell us the core lapis now?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss.
We're gonna have you arrested, sir. You're going to prison.
Dusted. Yeah.
Nice work back there, Paimon.
We make a great team, don't we?
I suppose
now
we
for
do.
the final stop on our core lapis crawl to Chang the 9th's place.
Of course. Well, what a legacy to be the 9th of something. I don't think I've ever met anyone beyond like a 3rd. Yeah, I've met a 3rd, but I've never met a 4th or higher. Every single time I think of that, I think of like old kings and queens. Like, yeah. I remembered at the last second. I do not need to walk all the way there. Imagine you play Genshin Impact, but you're specifically like, I'm actually going to avoid teleporting. And just walk everywhere. Come on. Hey, Chang.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Gentry Mount-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
No, absolutely not.
Don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Because they're dead. We killed them. They're dead.
What happened?
Not only that, just completely change the subject. Not only that, we'd like to purchase your core lapis.
Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure.
They sure can. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. That's what I always say. You gonna talk
But
or?
I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even then I'm only breaking even.
We didn't even ask all that.
We'll take it at the market rate.
Exactly.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? Have I died and gone to heaven?
Nope.
I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all.
Exactly. See?
But Gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
Yeah.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Rest assured, you're safe selling to us.
Huh. Okay, then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
To monopolize it and
it's for a
increase the
commission.
price.
Can't go into too much detail.
We'll send someone to collect the goods later.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Don't thank us yet. Wait till we finished at least.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
Ah, a show? Show? A show indeed. Yay! Actually, I might be able to go away. Can I use words at all? I may be able to actually do this, the Archon quest in this episode. We'll see. Where am I going? No, I'm going here. I don't... Ooh, I need to get this... Oh, I remember. I didn't get this last time because I couldn't figure out how to get up the mountain. Let's see if I actually know how to do that this time. Oh, what? I didn't think we fell that far. This is why I died. Get off. I didn't think we fell that far. Like right here, I could use it right here.
I'm not done.
Really? Nothing... Ugh. Jesus. Nothing else was killing him. Alright, whatever. Let me just do this. I'll revive Kaya in a second. I'm gonna have to cook a stamina meal or two and then come back and try it again because I'm always so close and I just fall to my death. This guy just watched me die like 3 times.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
Of course.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes.
Phone.
Nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Meltsai. How?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation.
Okay. So you saw everything would play out.
And it is thanks to your help that everything will play out just as I had foreseen.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair. So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
We've been caught.
Speak of the devil.
Look at the way we turned
I
around.
went everywhere
Who was
trying
this?
to
Oh, that's
find
the Fatui
someone
guy.
selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
I will explain
We
nothing.
are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is
His
a
mouth is
perfectly
not
normal
moving.
response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged.
Of course.
Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
Oh. I mean, he wasn't there for
Clearly
that, so
don't
he
know
wouldn't
what's
know.
good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
What? Wait, I thought you were the master in this thing. Who's following who? Hold up a minute, hold up. I didn't even get the chance to revive Kaya. He's not revived, he doesn't have any heals. This is just bad practice. Bad practice. I'm gonna play as this guy in the meantime. Nope, I'm at 5. Oh, that was really quick. That was gonna be harder.
Impressive. You are no commoners.
Do we look like commoners to you? This is
to continue
insane.
this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Yeah.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
We're not almost spent, I can
Might I
guarantee.
remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only. I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
He didn't. I was there.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Ooh.
Don't go. Wait. Master, wait.
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young woman,
I
am
knew
unscathed.
it. I knew it
My
this whole
lord?
time. I did not see that coming. I did. There needs to be a third option where I'm not surprised because I knew.
You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
I told y'all he was in
Indeed, my liege.
charge.
I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Drat. I've been played like a fiddle.
The closet is
Gentry
glass.
Moutside.
I know that's not the
Coercion
saying in
and
this situation,
intimidation
but
are
it's
hardly
just so
the attributes
obvious.
of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine.
Okay.
I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
15
Since
million.
you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
Oh.
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
And what?
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy now?
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I
Claps.
thank you for your business and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny speaking, book reading, guhua geeking, Xingqiu?
It sounds like you're calling him slurs, Paimon. Why are you
So that
surprised?
massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation.
Appearances can be deceiving. What about his appearance made you think he wasn't? Don't you rich kids take calligraphy classes from a young age? Yeah. That also makes sense in the amount of books and stuff he reads. Yeah, he's...
Very droll. My family can always tell me from my handwriting. It's certainly one of my distinguishing features.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you guhua geek this whole time.
He just has bad
Paimon read
handwriting.
in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off.
I think we're fine, Paimon.
Paimon's toast! And sorry,
okay.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill!
What kind of book did you say you read this in? He's obviously joking, though.
Jokes aside, I have the two of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me.
You're making us run yet another errand?
I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The two of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day.
Yeah, well...
To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
He's dead.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
It's probably not fun work, to be fair.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
Palace?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
Of course.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay.
Why didn't you tell us Zheng was the Feiyun heir?
Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me.
That's very fair.
I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
Farewell, sir. Have fun with your books.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection.
Of course.
I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Actually, it wasn't us.
Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me.
Okay, well, never mind. Guess it was.
The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune.
Yeah.
Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this Corlapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
No.
People really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition.
Yeah.
To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility.
He's better than you give him credit for.
What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you.
I don't know, like, is
It's
this...
yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity.
I'd almost forgotten about it.
My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it.
Okay.
What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Okay, I was like,
Nothing. That little rascal surely isn't.
Well, now he knows, so there we go. Yippee. So Yay, the floating palace. Wow, I get to see my boy Zhongli again, hopefully. My man. Zhongli and Kaya, my two men. I thought I was gonna like Chat a lot more but I don't. He's fine.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Look up there!
Nice,
That's the
okay.
Jade Chamber.
Thank God. That is... Yeah, how do we get up there?
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
We should have asked that emissary Ganyu. Yeah.
Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do.
What if the map is a lie?
Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
Yeah. It's either a teleporter or some sort of machinery, right? Okay. So we're gonna head... Oh, we have to get to that green thing first, don't we? Oh. I might be right. Might be onto something.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber.
Maybe.
Yes, this must be the way.
Okay. Try my headphone. Try using the mechanism. Alright. Well. What do you mean? Oh, wait. Wind? Ah. Figured it out. Whoa. I mostly want this thing first, and then I'll go back and figure out where I'm actually supposed to go. Oh, we're flying so fast, too. It's nice. Oh. Can I get this chest before you give me another cutscene?
It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go.
Best we go back to Liyue and ask the Millilith.
Huh? Why?
The way up shouldn't be a secret, or...
Oh, Paimon gets it. If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right?
Exactly.
All right, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh.
Hello?
Hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista.
Mm-hmm.
Paimon has a
Please
new
don't say we're
idea.
gonna shoot ourselves
Why
over
don't we
there.
shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
Yeah, I don't have a death wish. Do you really hate me that much? Yeah, come on, girl.
Oh, right. This method does seem a bit unsafe.
That's like trying to have me shoot myself out of a cannon. Still, I do remember the ballista had a scope.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Okay, I like that plan. That's much better, Paimon. Math the ballista. Oh, I guess I gotta talk to these guys.
Halt!
I just snuck in
Who
behind y'all
trespasses
the
on these
first
hallowed
time.
grounds?
I fixed it. Hallowed what? These are the wilds of Mount Tianheng.
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this?
Paimon, they tried to arrest us like 2 episodes ago.
No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us.
We haven't even explained the situation.
Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
Paimon.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
Exactly.
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Wait a minute.
Well, here they come. Line them up.
Oh, my hands were not on the cake. What are you gonna do to line them up and knock them down, Paimon? I gotta fight them? Thank God. That was annoying.
Stop! What's all this about?
Oh, how are
Lady
you?
Coaching, these 2 strange
Coaching.
people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
Girl, you're 2 feet tall and floating in the air. We were just looking for a way to the Jade Chamber.
You want to go to the Jade Chamber?
Whose child is this?
Who are
Well,
you?
we're the same height.
We're
Whose child are we?
guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you?
I am the Liyue Cheesing.
Well,
she has cat ears.
as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Cheesing.
Oh, I knew it.
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the
Kuching.
Cheesing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
Well, you know, I travel.
Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
Timeline, that's...
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has
That is
long
an
been in
insane
disrepair.
sentence.
And yet, it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
Well, they just beat me.
So this was all a misunderstanding?
Thinking isn't that
Paimon
hard,
never would've
Paimon.
thought.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Cheesing.
That was...
Paimon, don't complicate the matter.
Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
I thought you were a pro-Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up.
I do.
I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well,
They could be.
You've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Yeah.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Cheesing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either
Fair
way,
enough.
I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly.
Well, they work directly
How
under
surprisingly
Rex.
civilized of them.
Ningguang would prefer to negotiate, wouldn't she? Any chance you would speak it out with them? No, I think Ningguang is trying to make a power play here, and if the Adepti have completely... I'm not going to say completely given up on humans, but don't really involve themselves in human matters, then the fact that they are physically there, they don't even like let humans come like talk to them. You saw how they treated them when they just got close, you know what I mean? So I'd imagine that it is about the time for humans to just kind of, I don't know, kind of do their own thing. Especially, it seems like humans are getting more and more powerful, right? Because the way the Adepti were speaking about the past, visions, I'm not going to say visions didn't exist, but maybe people who had visions were not nearly as powerful as our traveler, or like, they were probably like Kaya's level or Amber. They probably weren't like us or the people we will see in the future, like that girl who jumped us outside the cathedral in Mondstadt. You know, like I'd imagine they'd be pretty tough adversaries. Any chance you could talk it out with them?
Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here.
Okay.
The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Cheesing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I agree, actually.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, traveler.
I've been told.
You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year.
But how do I get there?
The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Okay.
Favor?
Paimon, that is not the point.
But...
No, Paimon.
Wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
So eager.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first.
Okay.
You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Okay.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person.
Yeah, I agree with some of her views. Not all of it. I mean, believing in and looking up to your respective religious figures is fine. I'm sure that this situation is a bit more difficult considering that their religious figures are literally real. Like, they exist among them. Though they don't know that their god walks amongst them. Can I prove that Zhongli is their god? No. But I'm sticking by it. I'm 100% sure that that is Rex Lapis. But yeah, she's had some good points.
So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her?
You really have shifted focus, haven't you, Paimon?
Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift?
And how do we make this dream thing you dreamed up right?
With a certain boom shakalaka, of course.
So we're gonna go visit her, huh?
Ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Are we gonna go give a visit to our cooking friend, whose name I have forgotten momentarily? Actually, how far do I have to go? We're gonna do this. I do not feel like traveling that far. Okay, there's one here. Somewhere. Oh, are you... okay, you're a friend. I thought you were a foe. Astronomer. Well, this is a good place to watch the stars. Ooh, the sky is so pretty. Why am I just now saying this? Not to upskirt my own character. Oh god, are these hunters? Hate fighting these guys.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that?
It sounded like someone calling for help?
It seemed like it came from those ruins over there.
Oh.
Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Gosh, are they trafficking people now? Yeah. You just kicked my little thing. You're open. You're open. You ever thought about that? Get out of my face. Get out of my way. You. Okay, you can chill down there, okay? I'm still here. No, don't get quiet. I'm still fighting. I swear, is it? I would like to, like, just watch people. Can they see the wind? Or is this like an Avatar, the Last Airbender situation? Where the wind just happens? How I killed you? Hi. Hi. So annoying. Alright, you can come out. I really didn't need the key. I could have just smashed the cage, but... I'm sure that would have been pretty scary.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders. When their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Oh, that dark. It's very dark.
No need to thank us all at once or anything.
Okay.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you.
No, you
both.
don't need to. Paimon, it's okay to do good things without expecting something in return. Right? Then there's that whole philosophical question of if you do something good with the expectation of receiving something in return, was the good thing that you did actually good?
Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in
You
Liyue
look like,
Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques.
You look like related to Ching the
I never
Ninth.
expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Your goodwill is enough for me.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Our brother.
Do you have a box that can store presents?
Never mind.
We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations.
All 7?
Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know.
I didn't know there
you
were
can go
7
see her
nations.
whenever you require that box.
I thought there were like 4.
Great. Paimon sugar frosted slime now comes in a beautiful package.
Maybe we'll learn more about the other nations the further we get away from Mondstadt. Because right now, I only know, like, when we introduced to Mondstadt, we only knew about Shnesnaya because of the Fatui. That we didn't really think too much about it or what they really meant. And then, you know, we eventually get ourselves into Liyue. But now since the Fatui are so... I'm assuming Shnesnaya is right next door. Because they have so much influence here in Liyue. Oh, I've come across these guys before.
Hey there! A guy called Meng Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Meng already told me about it.
How?
Thank you both for saving him.
Do you have phones?
Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Meng.
Transponder stales?
If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business.
I'm glad he's okay.
Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Of course.
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Did her voice just cut out really weird?
As long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome.
I don't know.
If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done!
Well,
the one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Woohoo! It looks
beautiful! Looks great. It looks like a raindrop cake. I'm still not sold on this gift idea. Yeah. I feel like the circumstances of us being invited to the Jade Palace aren't really normal ones in which we would need to bring a gift. You know what I mean? I also feel like they're going to take the box and just smash it on the ground.
Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
Okay. Well, that went by much quicker than I thought. Look for the guy to take you to the Jade Chamber.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
The same face
Yes.
syndrome of the NPCs
How many
is
would you
kinda
like?
crazy.
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yeah.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on
We
here?
weren't given a code. Okay. Oh. I thought there'd be a teleporter. Oh. Is this... It is her, I think.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
Who?
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
You did.
Oh no, it's nothing.
Girl, do you have a crush on her? Calm down. Nice place, this Jade Chamber. Yeah, I would expect it to be underground, considering it's called Chamber. It's my first time coming to a place this high up. Yeah.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue.
Well,
I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it.
Well,
at first,
it's like
it was
Atlas.
but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue.
Well, we like
One
the
day,
moon.
I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
That would be terrible for the environment, actually. The sun would not shine.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you.
Oh.
As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
I don't even remember who that is.
Just Vergoldet?
No.
No.
Everyone
at
is.
Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
I figured, yeah. Girl, y'all can't see my face. I was just in shock. We also ran into the Yu Heng not long ago.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
Guizhang Ballista.
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
Of course she was.
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
I forgot this girl's name. Keijing? Keikling? I think it's Keijing. Keijing said that the Keizing would not wish ill on Rex Lapis.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Mm-hmm. Speak to Ningguang. Why did it... Oh, do we have to follow her here? This is a... If the Ningguang thing could get out of my face, this would be a really cute picture, but... Alas, seems not to be.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
Only in the broadest of strokes. I still don't think I fully know what it is.
Many gods used to walk this earth.
Yeah.
And many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7.
Okay.
You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that.
Yeah.
Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
Then why hide the Exuvia?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw.
You could have been acting.
But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand.
Okay.
Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
The Fatui? Child?
What do you think, traveler?
Is it him? It's him, isn't it? They're either talking about Zhongli or Child. I don't see why Zhongli would be the enemy, considering he is Rex Lapis. It might be Child. He's been very odd and like very pro Fatui. I don't think he's pro Fatui strictly for business, because he's very in the whole like black market information brokering situation. I'm pretty sure, based off of his character archetype, like with the amount of like books and TV shows and anime I've watched over a long time, he most likely has like a pretty dark past. He probably doesn't know anything other than this. So either he was like raised by the Fatui and he's like brainwashed and doesn't really know anything other than this, and he's like kind of being forced to, but also has no like nothing else that he knows, or I don't know, maybe he's doing it because he has like a greater, more personal goal for him. But it's him, isn't it?
What are you two talking about?
I think it's Child.
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete, so please, this way.
Preparations to throw me off of this thing. I mean, I'd survive, I have wings, but... Okay. She disappeared. This is interesting. Very, very... I wish there was a teleporter up here, but... Okay, I didn't mean to start climbing doors.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
It's very pretty. Let me be civilized and take the stairs for once before I start jumping around. For some reason, it reminds me of the Earth Kingdom, like when they got to Ba Sing Se and started dealing with the king or the emperor and everything they had going on. What are you doing? What are you doing? She's lost it. Okay. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, I can't gush over the art.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
I will not.
Can we really?
She reminds me of Cinder from Ruby, so it's hard for me to...
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Yeah, she reminds me of Cinder from Ruby, so I'm very skeptical to... I'm hesitant to trust her, I'll say, not skeptical. Is this what I think it is? What are we looking at?
Oh, isn't this that legendary wall?
What wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
Oh, that wall.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
I remember the story of the wall.
That's because that wall records Liyue's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets.
It's the most high-priced thing to buy.
But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that.
Because
if possible, I'd like to have your trust.
I'm not like the rest of y'all.
But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Keqing...
Keqing. Well, between your orthodoxy and her heterodoxy, I'd go with Keqing and her skepticism of the divine. Honestly, I gotta go with Keqing. Just because, like, I think Ningguang is genuine, and I think that she's probably morally gray, so our definitions of good and bad might be skewed. Like, I think that she genuinely is doing what she thinks is best for her people. Keqing, I think that she also wants what's best for her people. They both don't want to fully rely on the Adepti for very different reasons. So, I mean, obviously they're on the same side. They're part of the same group, but I don't know. If I were to choose between the two of you, I'm not choosing her because she's skeptical of the divine. I think it's perfectly fair to be critical of them based off of what we've seen from the Adepti that we've met. They should be criticized. But she's like, we're just a guest. We've known this girl for like 5 minutes. We know I don't know. Cushing? I keep forgetting her name immediately, but she seemed more open, I guess, like off the bat, which sometimes can be a gigantic red flag. But maybe she was just that open because we're not from Liyue, so she didn't really feel like she had anything to lose because we don't have any personal ties or any religious beliefs rooted in the Adepti. I don't know. Because what she was saying makes sense as well. And I feel like what she's saying is true to her. You know, perception of truth is very different. And it might just boil down to a difference in like personalities and how far is too far. But I think she means well, and they're both true. I think both of them are pretty truthful. I do like that she is very careful with the information that she gathers, what she allows out, and the fact that she has her eyes and ears open to hear just about everything in Liyue. And she doesn't seem to abuse that power, as far as I'm aware. Like I said, this whole situation reminds me of Ba Sing Se. Like, there is no war in Ba Sing Se. There are no Adepti in Liyue, you know what I mean? I don't know.
You'd pick Kuching?
Kuching?
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes.
I could imagine.
But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
That is true.
Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled.
Yeah.
I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
The thing is, the Adepti do so little. I think that their time has long passed, but because, you know, this is a very traditional place, they're going to stick with their tradition of like fully trusting them. I'd say that the most helpful of the Adepti that we've met so far has probably got to be Rex himself, because he would come down and he'd give like what, market information, something like that. I forgot. I don't know. He doesn't really do much throughout the rest of the year anyways. Like, he's not stopping someone getting robbed, you know what I mean? Like, bad things are happening. The Adepti aren't really there, right? We saw the Adepti and how they treat their own people who just get close to them, you know what I mean? Like, they're not easy to even talk to, get, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Okay. I surmise that the Fatui has a hand in these rumors.
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning.
Oh yeah, we were all on the same page.
I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt.
Well,
with Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them.
That's fair.
Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
No. God, no.
Of course.
Oh, Ningguang, you don't know what you've asked.
That anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Seriously, Paimon?
It's all right. I like direct people.
Yeah, I could tell.
Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Okay.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that! Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall!
We aren't merchants. Question marks, exactly. We don't need that. Unless that information has something to do, at the very least, I'd say that we're glorified diplomatic adventurers. You know what I mean? But we're certainly not merchants. We're not merchants. We don't have anything to do with capitalism or marketing. We're actually homeless. I got like one of those tent things, like to set up camp. One, I don't know how to use it, and two, I don't know if it's important enough to even bother trying to use it. So we'll see.
Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for.
Sure, but we don't really...
Let's grab one, the biggest one.
Take a piece of paper, Snow. Ningguang, can we just, like, a vase from this backyard, like this vase would probably sell for more. Yeah, I'm gonna take this customs of Liyue. I'm stepping all over her desk. Sorry, girl. Whatever. And thank you.
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one.
I don't know if we should, Paimon.
La, la, la. Let's see what's written on it.
A complete sheet.
There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich.
Does it say
Let's see what's written over here.
treasure, Paimon?
Sigil of permission, something.
Oh.
Fatui, research, copy. Huh?
Oh, this is a map. I think we need this.
Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all.
Maybe this is where we get Child's backstory?
This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot.
Yeah.
But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to.
So we got one from Zhongli.
Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out.
Yeah. I was about to say, this is I was gonna say, before she was talking, we were headed to the board, that whatever's on this board, she most likely put here for us to find, especially if it doesn't have anything to do with merchant activities. Because she said it herself, oh, the board's mostly for like mercantile rumors and things like that. So the fact she knew we were coming, she said herself, things are being set up for us here. Like, okay. Also, between me and the Sigil of Permission, well, we did have a Sigil of Permission from Zhongli to go speak to the other Adepti because they were, I don't know, they were losing their minds when we wanted to talk to them. And two, no, I was gonna say, is that how we ended up here? But no, we were travelers, like quite literally with our brother before that goddess had us like scattered about. Yeah, this is a little too perfect, but you know what? We ain't got nothing else to do.
Oh, you really think so?
Paimon.
Well, should we not go then?
We're gonna go. We're gonna go. No, what I mean is...
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves.
Sure.
That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us.
Of course, Paimon.
Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something.
Paimon reminds me...
Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
But by the time we show up... First off, we are not good at spying. And by we, I mean you, Paimon. Actually, we aren't either. Because the Fatui have spied on us. These guys have spied on us. Kaya goes around doing whatever. I don't know. Like, we're clearly not good at just... Oh, you're cleaning. I guess so. How have a lot of thoughts, but I feel like this next section will answer some of the questions I do have about this situation. Yeah, she's clearly not to be completely trusted, but I think we're both just going around in circles testing each other. I do feel like as much as I, the player, feel ahead, I don't feel like my character is as ahead as I am. And this isn't like Baldur's Gate, so I'm not gonna have like a million different options. I barely have options at all. Like, we have a set story to follow. So this is definitely more to just get to know the characters and the world around us, which I'm perfectly fine with. Speaking of Baldur's Gate, I do plan on playing that on the channel in the future. It might be a while in the future. I have a handful of different plans, and like the next few months I do want to get a webcam and start like, probably not for The Sims, or maybe for The Sims, but I do want to start playing webcam games. I got Sleeping Dogs, which is one of my favorite all-time video games, and I'll be playing that at some point. I do want to get through a lot of other like short indie games that I planned out. I think a little bit either before or after this one is edited, I'm going to post Classmates. So yeah, I have no idea why this whole situation just reminded me of that. Okay, we need to drop. Okay. Yeah, I have no clue why this whole situation just reminded me of that, but it did. Okay, here we go. Oh no. Really? Really? Wait. That was so stupid. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. That was so stupid. Why? That had no reason. Okay, I see the gadget. I understand. I don't want to take a picture. I know how it works. Leave me alone. That was so stupid. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. What?
I feel like running.
Do you feel like jumping? That's what we're doing right now. I cannot believe how stupid that was. That was so dumb. I thought I was hovering above that one area. I like how the game picks and chooses when I take fall damage, because I kid y'all not, I've taken damage from that height before and been perfectly fine. But then the rest of the time, it'll kill me immediately. Like, how much damage was that? My health is in like the 5, almost 6,000s. You're telling me it was enough to kill me? Gotten blasted in the face by giant robots and been perfectly fine. But oh, Lord forbid, I hurt my ankle. That was stupid. We've literally fallen out of the sky. We've had a goddess teleport us to the middle of nowhere. Been fine. We fought a dragon. Been fine. But oh, my ankle, oh, I don't have energy even though I'm a completely different character and I drowned, oh. See, that was the same height. That was the same height. Whatever. You need to eat more. That was the most annoying thing. And now she's full.
Please declare.
Shut up. I can't believe the game just did that to me. I feel... And I have to run all the way there because... Wait, why am I running all the way there? Didn't I come from here? What was I doing? I thought it was closer. That was a complete flop situation on my behalf. I'm not even about to climb this mountain. I'm going around. I cannot believe I just died. Uselessly. Needlessly. Where am I going? Into the ruins? Yeah, we're going up here. Oh god. Oh god. I've tried to fight these guys before and it didn't work. I was weak. I was weak. I think I am still a bit too weak. Unless these guys are level... And there's... Yeah, I did not do good when I tried to fight these guys. But maybe it was also because I tried to fight them in the snow and I was freezing to death and the nearest heat source is far away and I was like level 30. Please be like level 20. God, they're level 40. Okay.
Hey, there's something strange over
Yeah,
there.
I see it, Amber. Shush. Okay. Game plan. Here's the plan. We're gonna use Amber. Try to... One of them left. I don't know where he went, but I'm gonna use Amber. Try to distract them. Start that thing. Okay. Whoa, whoa.
You'll get frostbite.
I'll get frostbite.
Flash frost.
We really were Fatui at the location.
Let me just do this. Let me just do this.
And they look really mad at us too.
Oh.
Freshness preserved.
World join? No. Whoa, 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 whoa! Everybody calm down. Oh, he's got armor. I hate when they do that. See, I don't even have good enough... I don't even have good enough food to heal me quickly. And I'm full. Kaya, hold the fort. Supercharge. Oh, and I need to be quick. Whatever the situation is, I need to be quick. Stop it. Move. Ice shouldn't hurt me. I am ice. Kaya is ice. Oh, okay. I can't do anything with this guy in my face like this. Okay. How am I supposed to... Okay, get on my face, get out of 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 my face. Okay. This might just take me 5 years. It might just take all day. No, leave me alone, leave me alone. Look at that, look behind you. It's a cool new toy. Really? I feel like I'm so far away from that. Are you for real? No. Really? No. I was so far from that. Stop. He's like ghost busting me with his stupid... And now you're shooting at me. I wanted you to completely ignore me until I was done with these guys. I didn't want you to perceive me. I don't want to take cover. No. How are you getting me? Okay, I can't even get in here, can I? I can. Okay. You? No. Jesus Christ.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Where? No. Gosh. No. I can't do anything. Okay. I need to distract them. Just do something completely different. Yeah, I've never been able to beat these guys a day in my life. What the heck? Like, I need to be like... No. Okay, where do I go? It says higher. Higher where? Where am I going? I need to see where I'm going first. No. Higher where? I think I have to beat... I think I have to fight them. Is there something up here? Let me just see. Was there something up here? What the heck? No, I don't want a load of that. Why did you follow me? I was just trying to make sure. Yeah, you shouldn't get careless. Oh, you're a completely different enemy. Who the heck are you? Who are you? Okay, what if I change my lineup? Oh, you can't change your lineup in the middle of a fight? I thought you could. I thought you could. I thought I could. I was deceived, I was lied to, and I was tricked. Like, what is the point? What's the point? What's the point? What's the point? It says higher, so it's gotta be up there. But this guy is... God, I'm about to... Oh.
You're getting on my nerves.
Kai, we're about to die, homie. What you mean he's getting on your nerves? No. Okay.
Don't push your luck.
Okay, we're just gonna die. Okay, I'm running away. I don't think they'll follow me right here. They won't. Okay. He better not. He better not. He had better not. This is my safe space. This is my bubble. Oh my god. No! Okay, I know he's not following me down here. I hate you. Okay. There's no way I'm beating any of these guys. Look at Kaya, he's about to die. So, investigate Fatui research. I need to figure out what it means when it says up. This clearly is meant for something from my character. My character to fix. I need a super strong character. Like, how am I? I'm like, I've leveled up a little bit. I'm not trying to fight. I'm just trying to witness. Just trying to look. It says up, so I'm wondering, can I like attempt to outrun them or something? Let me heal. Who? Oh my. Jesus. Okay. So I wonder if I can sneak by without having to actually like fight them. Because it says up, so I'm guessing it's up those stairs. Because these are like 4 characters, I kid you not. They're always together. I think it was like 1-on-1, maybe even 2-on-2. But even 2-on-2 was a bit much. So Amber, I'm gonna need you to distract them again with the baby doll. They did not care. Okay, let's just sneak on by. Okay. It says higher. It says higher. So we're gonna move higher. Higher where? Higher where? 12, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Higher where? I think it's just not gonna show up because these guys are here. 6. Higher where? I think I have to beat these guys. I don't think I can do it without. Look at the beautiful. Look at the beautiful. Look at the sky. Okay. I'm going back to Mondstadt just for a moment. We're going back to Mondstadt for a moment. And we're going to do some things. What time is it? I'm 2 hours into recording. If I'm not done by the 3-hour mark, I'm just gonna consider this the end of the episode. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna go get my expedition reward ranks and stuff like that, and I'm gonna try to see if leveling up my characters to level 50 is any help at all. Actually, I think I don't think I'm equipped and prepared to fight them at all. I'm definitely gonna have to level up my characters a lot more because we're barely even hurting them. Once again, like maybe 2 I could take on, 3, I don't know. But the group itself, they're heavy hitters. The easiest one to hit is the Hammerman because we can just keep using Kaya to supercharge him. Sorry, yeah, I think I definitely need to get my guys a lot stronger and work on them and their weapons, but I also have a lot of other characters I want to work on because we've been playing with these guys for a while and I do want to explore some of the other characters who I've gotten. I can't do that when I'm fighting guys I can't beat. So instead of recording and having to edit like a 5-hour video, I'm already almost at 2.5 hours. The video you guys watch will not be 2.5 hours. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this here and then work off screen on leveling up who I need to defeat those people. God, I might actually even fight them off screen because I have a feeling it's gonna take a long time just to defeat them, but we'll see. But with that all said and done, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!